Good day, listener. Welcome to LIS 202, Organization of Knowledge, Types of Information Materials. Introduction. The basic aim of any library is to provide a platform whereby every information seeker or user or clientele will have its needs met satisfactorily. The library attempts to organize all published literature, documents. Libraries hold a wide range of information-bearing materials. The formats bearing this information vary considerably. In broad terms, these come as print and non-print materials. Learning outcomes. Discuss the concepts of information materials. Describe the types of information material available in our libraries. Concepts of information materials. Library users are in the library to seek for information for development. The information appears in various formats like books, textbooks, dictionaries, encyclopedia and handbooks, and so on. Non-books like mamic stories, graphs, maps, atlases, audiovisual materials like cassettes, radio cassettes, videotapes, slides, film strips, overhead projectors, and so on. Concepts of information materials. Rare specimens, serials, publications like magazines, newspapers and journals, and ephemeral publications like newspaper cuttings and handouts, and modern communication equipment like computers. These materials have one thing in common, and that thing is information. That is, they all contain needed information for development. INO 2004 broadly categorized library information carriers into the following. Print media. These are regarded as printed text and they include books, pamphlets, serials, and so on. Manuscripts are regarded as writing made by hand or as typescripts such as letters, minutes of meetings, and so on. Cartographic materials. These are materials representing the whole or part of the Earth's surface on any celestial body at any scale. They include 2- and 3-dimensional objects such as maps, plans, globes, and so on. Graphic media. These are 2-dimensional representation of materials which can be viewed without a projector, photographs, drawings, charts, postcards, or those that can be projected without by means of an optical device, film strips, slides, transparencies. Audio recordings. These are information materials that have been pre-recorded, sound vibrations. They are also called sound recordings. They are equivalents of a printed text that can be recorded on a sound recording such as sound disc, sound cassette, tape reel, gramophone records, compact disc, and so on. Audiovisual media. These are library materials which can be used to provide information that can be seen and heard. That is, they produce sound as well as images that can be projected with motion. They include motion pictures, films, video recordings, television, and so on. Microforms. These are transparent or opaque media bearing images in a reduced form. For example, microfilm and microfiche. They can be read by the use of microform projectors called readers. For example, microfiche readers. Digital media. These are media in which information is represented in an electronic form. For example, computer files, diskettes, compact disc, and so on. The types of information material. Libraries offer the following types of information materials efficiently, which are listed in the diagram below, which can help you research subjects. Physical information or materials. This houses a number of resources that you can locate, handle, and use immediately. These physical resources include periodicals, magazines, newspapers, maps, and manuscripts. though some may be used only at the library. In addition, many libraries provide media resources such as films, prints, CDs, cassettes, and videos that you can access during your visit. Digital information materials. The advent of digital resources has greatly expanded the walls of libraries. Now, libraries have resources such as e-books and online databases which are not limited to physical locations within the library. Databases in particular are useful for researchers because they allow you to search for information by topic, category, author, date, and other useful traits. Human resources information materials. Because libraries can house and or access so much information, you may not discover what you need until you have spent a lot of time exploring what is available. Summary for study session 1. Library users are in the library to seek for information for development. The information appears in a various formats like books, textbooks, dictionaries, encyclopedia, and handbooks. Print media. These are regarded as printed text and they include books, pamphlets, serials. Cartographic materials. These are materials representing the whole or part of the Earth's surface on any celestial body at any scale. They include 2- and 3-dimensional objects such as maps, plans, globes, and so on. Manuscripts are regarded as writing made by hand or as typescript such as letters, minutes of meeting, and so on. Physical information materials. This houses a number of resources that you can locate, handle, and use immediately. Digital information materials. The advent of digital resources has greatly expanded the walls of libraries. End of study session 1. Thanks for listening.